The Hub is open daily at 7:05. It is staffed by Mrs. Ford and Mrs. Walland until 3 p.m. From 3 until 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, the Hub is open and operated by Mentor Public Library staff.
The Hub has over 8,000 books. Most are popular titles to read for fun, but there are also lots of required reading books that can be checked out. To check out a book, see Miss Ford or Miss Walland. No library card needed. Books check out for 3 weeks. The Hub has a small amount of DVDs for teachers and students to check out. These are located by the library office. If you have the option to watch a movie for extra credit for US or AP history, check out our selection.
Fiction books are alphabetical by author and begin with short story collections. Short story books are a great choice if you work and have a lot of homework and don't have a lot of time to read. They give you small bites to take time and enjoy without the burden of reading a longer book. Fiction is arranged alphabetically by the author's last name. The beginning of the alphabet starts by the media office, and fiction books wind their way along the shelves by the windows. There are tons of great popular fiction books for teens, as well as some popular adult fiction authors like Stephen King and Jodi Picoult.
Nonfiction books are along the walkway on the lower shelves opposite of the windows. The Dewey numbers begin at the GenYes desk. At the end of the nonfiction collections are the books on careers, colleges, and test preparation. Following the career section are the biographies. The Hub also has a large collection of graphic novels, manga, and comic books. If you like superhero movies, here's your chance to read the original stories that inspired the films. Comic books can be checked out for 1 week.
Next to the comics collection is an Everybody collection filled with kids' books. You can borrow these for up to 3 weeks. They are great to help with psychology class, the preschool program, and for special needs students. Anyone can check them out, so if you are babysitting or have young siblings or cousins, these young reader books would be great to check out and share.
To search the catalog for a book, go to the Hub's website. On the Mentor Schools homepage, go under Students and choose Hub Research Tools. In the top left corner, click on iSearch. Under iSearch, you can put in your book title. The results here show there are 2 copies at MHS, and they tell where they're located. You can also use iSearch to look for books on a topic. Here you can see there's an Everybody Kids book, some fiction books, a nonfiction book, 2 in the nonfiction college and career section. If you need articles for a research paper, click the other tabs and find suggestions from InfoHio. The Hub's book collection also includes some topics that are personal and you may wish to read in private. Again, clicking on iSearch, you can search for mental health topics. You can see there are books here on the mental health topic of depression and on the historical topic of the Great Depression. Print books like this one on bipolar depression will have a book icon next to them on the left and will have a regular Dewey Decimal number. Books in your search result that have a web page icon on the left or an E in front of the call number are ebooks that you can read privately. Usually in the middle of the record, you can click the link to read the book. The username is Mentor and the password is Cardinals. Now you can read the book on the web anonymously. There are a lot of books on personal topic and on mental health, relationships, addiction, and bullying that are available to read in this format privately and anonymously. These books are great for research and reports and can be used for self-help purposes. But please remember that talking to a staff member you trust is the best option for getting help when you're struggling with serious issues. The Hub is a place to come for tech support. Talk to the GenYes students at the desk first to see if they can assist you with tech problems. If the GenYes students cannot help you with your tech problem, they will pass your computer along to Mrs. Walland or Mrs. Ford. And then if they are unable to help, your computer will be given to Mr. Baker from the IT department. The GenYes desk is also where you come to get loaner MacBooks or chargers if you forget yours.
The GenYes students and student technology leaders can help and triage computer problems. It is an elective class that students can take and learn repairs, makerspace equipment, filming, and live streaming, and is blended online format with web modules to complete in addition to the in-person tech help and learning.
Some quick MacBook tips to keep in mind. If you spill anything on your computer, immediately shut it off and get it to the GenYes desk as quickly as possible. Do not leave it on, even if it appears fine. It is better to get it looked at immediately to make sure it can be cleaned up without replacing parts. Otherwise, there is a repair fee.
If your internet connection is not working, check to make sure your date and time is correct. If your MacBook is frozen, you can always do a hard reset to dry out a problem. Hold down the power button past the pop-up until the computer turns off.
If you need to print a paper, come into the hub and go to the end of the room closest to the front of the building. You will need to log on to the computers and open your Google Drive. From there you can send items to the student printer. There are posters that go through the steps in more detail. If you need anything printed in color, it is 25 cents a page, and you will need to talk to Ms. Ford or Ms. Walland.